found a song called Cold Chicago. And I sat up in my chair and I was like, now that's right down my alley. That is exactly what I play on my show. And then I saw HummingHouse and I said, these are my kind of people because they got a unique band name. They are Justin, Wade, Tam, right cheer. We got Leslie Rodriguez. She's a giggler. We like her. We got Ben Jones, and we got Josh Wolak. Am I pronouncing that right, Josh?
That works for me.
All right. And they are HummingHouse. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Cold Chicago, I'm getting older. Miss Missouri, she's been rubbing my shoulders. She's been getting me closer to where I wanted to go.
How did you come about getting that sound together to come together and have this band wrapped around these songs?
Well, I think we all come from pretty different backgrounds. I think that's kind of the genesis of it, but we like to think of ourselves as a song-oriented band, so a band that likes to tell a story as well as possible. And so I think not limiting ourselves to genre in the beginning was kind of a sticking point for us, to tell stories as well as we could with the instrumentation that we could. And we've done a lot of genre nodding, I guess, because we're a fan, tip of the hat to a bunch of different genres because we're fans of so many things. Because Ben comes from a classical composition background, Josh comes from more of a bluegrass background, but he grew up in Detroit playing like trombone and punk rock, and I'm come from San Diego, California, and grew up with a bunch of indie rock bands in California, and Leslie's from Louisville, and grew up with a lot of roots music there as well, and so and we all kind of grew up on pop music as well, so that all kind of comes out in each individual piece, I think, depending on how we want to convey the story and lyrical narrative that we're writing for that song.
And I say, oh me, you're the city I've been dying to see. Oh me, oh, blow me back to the banks of Chicago. I've been riding the road.
Now, how much thought do y'all put into what you wear on stage?
Oh, God. Basically, we think we can't all wear plaid. That's the
number one rule. Because inevitably, at least two of us are wearing plaid. At least.
Usually the same color plaid. Yeah. On accident, of course.
But now, is plaid in style for the hipster hoedown crew?
It is
traveling out on the road?
It is in style. It's just an oversaturation of plaid, we've been told, can be a little bit overwhelming to the overall palette.
Yes.
To the HummingHouse aesthetic.
There's that unspoken rule that you can only have one fedora per group. I think plaid is basically the same rule. Only one plaid shirt per group, per occasion. Maybe two. If they're different types of plaid.
We're rocking two today, so we'll go with two.
Well, Josh, as you can imagine, I'm not down with fedora rules. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you do have a very nice Stetson hat on.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm in Nashville. I'm not a drinker, but I haven't had my fill. You're the whiskey for this still. You're where I want to go.
So, are you working a lot, or are you working up to working a lot right now?
We've been pretty busy. We've been on the road a lot this spring. We've had some great opportunities. We've opened for the Carolina Chocolate Drops this spring out in Charlotte.
Oh, I love them.
Great band. We just got booked, actually, for the winter. We're going on the Cayamo cruise with John Prine and John Hyatt and Brandi Carlile, which should be a real blast.
That is great.
Well, there's a wheel in the wind, a wheel in the spin, it won't slow down, slow down. There's a wheel in the wind, a wheel in the spin, it won't slow down, slow down. There's a wheel in the wind, a wheel in the spin, it won't slow down, slow down. There's a wheel in the wind, a wheel in the spin, it won't slow down, now.
So, all right. Give me a website.
HummingHouse.com.
That's simple. That's good. That's large brain activity on your part there, making it so simple like that. You got songs on iTunes.
Yes, sir.
Search them out. HummingHouse.
Yes.
One of my favorite bands on the planet. I thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.